From taking your own life with a gun, to nearly dying from dried fecal matter infection, these are the most disturbing My 600 Pound Life moments. Starting with Season 6's James L.B. Bonner, a fan favorite who shockingly ended his life after hitting his weight loss goal. James was a 30-year-old, 650-pound amputee who lost his right leg in a quad bike accident.
My knee's killing me, my back's killing me.
The accident left him feeling useless and guilty, and it showed.
There's days where I feel so worthless, I think.
I'd be better off in the ground.
This made him turn to food and alcohol to cope. Still, James pushed forward. With Dr. Now's help, he lost nearly 400 pounds, enough to replace his prosthetic leg since it no longer fit. Fans adored him, his energy, his positivity, his constant meal prep updates online. But behind the screens, he had completely shut himself off emotionally from his family.
Give me a hug. I ain't seen you
Wait
in
a
a while.
minute.
Looking good, bud.
His posts became darker and emotional. It was obvious something was wrong. I've realized a few things over the last few days, and it's time that I face my demons head on. No matter what you change or the efforts you put forth in life, sometimes you just have to take it on the chin and deal with things your own way. Again, thank y'all so much. Please don't ever let people you care about not know how you feel. Hours after posting that message, James took his own life with a gun. Minutes before he pulled the trigger, he actually called 911, but couldn't give his location, and the call went to voicemail.
Sure. Hello?
Hey, you reached L.B. Bonner.
His mother also phoned the sheriff's department, worried he'd do something stupid after seeing the texts he'd sent her and her family.
Hello? Yes, ma'am. This is Lexington County Communications. How can I help you?
My son is posting death threats, like he's going to do something to himself.
Unfortunately, neither response came in time, and James died at the age of 31. Just like James, Robert Buchel, another Season 6 participant, had his life cut short when he suffered a heart attack mid-filming. For Robert, eating was his only activity, and his world revolved around his fiancée and his mother.
But nothing stops him from eating. Food is killing him and taking our future.
After he got his lymphedema removal surgery, Robert got addicted to pain meds. When doctors cut him off, he did the unthinkable. He opened up his sutures, sabotaging his recovery.
And once we started to take him completely off, he got so upset that he tore his sutures open just so he could get them again.
At 5 months after the surgery, Robert still wasn't ready to leave his bed.
Just stop with the excuses and get out of this bed.
Robert stopped making progress, so Dr. Now sent him home, telling him he needed to start putting in real physical effort if he wanted to turn his life around.
You've been here too long and you aren't doing what you need, and that has to change, okay?
Yeah.
And as he was preparing to leave, nobody knew that that night at the hotel would be his last.
He kept trying to get a breath in, and then his eyes just went black.
Robert's body had weakened from surgery and months of inactivity. His body finally gave out when he suffered a fatal heart attack.
Thank you, Dr. Desarn. I appreciate everything you did for us.
Well,
You at least gave him hope again. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Just like Robert, Randy Rimpall also lost his life mid-airing, alone, with no one by his side when COVID took him. He was the longtime partner of Lisa Eberson, a Season 10 patient who had been bedridden for years.
Randy does basically everything for me. Most of the time, he does all the cooking. Wish I could help out a lot more.
He cooked for her, bathed her, and took care of everything for her while being hooked up to oxygen himself. It was clear that the dude loved her a lot.
Well, for breakfast, I cook her eggs and toast and give her cereal and sometimes cottage cheese.
But when Randy started feeling sick and it was Lisa's turn to care for him, she brushed it off, telling him to take a nap till the pain passes.
Randy, my arms hurt.
So my chest.
You want to go to the hospital, babe?
I think I have to.
Lay down for a little bit and see if that'll help out.
Both tested positive for COVID-19 and were taken to the hospital, but Randy's condition quickly worsened.
Actually, he rolled off the bed. So I said, that's it, Randy. I said, I'm calling an ambulance, and I called one, and they took him.
After the ambulance took him, Lisa never got to see him again. His last text read, "I love you and miss you." But even before Randy's death, Lisa's behavior was the worst.
Dr. Dr. Now, he knew good and well I could not do anything after that, so that's disrespect on his part. And that I'm supposed to respect this man? No.
Dr. Now's team was absolutely stunned when Lisa crashed out at everyone who was trying to help her, including her dietitian, trainer, and even Dr. Now.
I'm Emily. I'm a dietitian from Lincoln. How's your day going so far?
Fine. I probably won't even answer your questions, to be honest with you.
When Emily, her assigned dietitian, showed up to help with her meal plan, Lisa snapped, screaming at her to get out of her room.
Just get away from me.
Okay.
Get the out!
And the same thing happened when the physical trainer approached her. Lisa lashed out again, ungratefully kicking away the very help that could have saved her.
You are not supposed to be here this late. How is that fair? You are not supposed to come this late. I really don't have anything to say to you or anything I want to do.
At that point, Dr. Now stepped in for a one-on-one talk about her behavior and refusal to accept help. But that didn't go well either.
What you gave me? I'm done. Goodbye. Here, I'm done.
This same pattern of behavior can be seen with Tanisha from season 5, who went insane at one of the show's producers, Sarah, before finally quitting the program.
I'm here to help you save your life, not to find a way to help you to justify killing yourself faster.
Screw this whole process.
After failing to reach her goals multiple times, Tanisha finally walked away from her chance at surgery altogether.
And I've done everything he's asked of me and worked as hard as I can. So I'm done. I don't need him, and I'll be better off without his whole program.
At that point, Sarah showed up, hoping to convince her to stay in the program. But Tanisha wasn't in the mood to cooperate.
We're at Tanisha's house today trying to get inside, and she will not let us inside.
At first, she didn't even let Sarah in, choosing to spy on her through the window instead.
Hey, there she is.
And when Sarah finally stepped inside, things went completely off the rails. Tanisha snapped, screaming and hurling insults until the producer had no choice but to leave.
Y'all done lost your damn mind. Are y'all serious? I'm not stupid.
The show has seen its share of vile behavior, but nothing compares to Zolin's creepy husband, Gareth, from season 2, who confessed to having a fetish for big women.
When I first met Jalen, it was her size that attracted me to her. But now she's gotten so big, it's impossible for us to do anything. And
Zolin was just a physically attractive person to him. Her health didn't matter. Only her size did.
I've always liked bigger women. You know, why settle for a hot dog when you can have a steak?
As if his attitude wasn't bad enough, Gareth was ready to sabotage her progress in any way, even ordering fast food right after her surgery to tempt her.
ooh, hello, baby. I'm the daddy. Oh yeah, I smell bacon. Bacon makes everything right.
In the end, Zolin finally overcame her demons, or demon, by divorcing Gareth.
My life is so much better now. And part of that is because Gareth and I are finally officially divorced.
But if you think Gareth was disgusting, wait till you hear about Lupe's husband, Gilbert, from season 4, who repeatedly cheated on her and damaged her body by forcing her into sex while she was still healing.
I get sexually frustrated and I tend to slip.
Gilbert didn't cheat once or twice. He did it every chance he got. And the worst part, he wasn't even ashamed.
She would not have survived. 642 pounds. We need to get her weight to start dropping down immediately so we can give her heart a chance to recover.
But the moment he truly crossed the line was after Lupe's surgery, when Gilbert forced her into sex while she was still recovering. This caused her stitches to tear open and trigger a medical emergency.
And I was healing well. But Gilbert was really insistent that we have sex when I got home. And afterwards, it felt like I had ripped open my sutures.
Lupe was in terrible pain and was taken to the ER. Meanwhile, Gilbert was getting wasted and already had his next affair in mind.
And all he can think about is getting drunk.
5 hours in the ER. Oh my God, unbelievable.
That's when Lupe finally snapped. She realized that she had had enough and was ready to leave the toxic mess her marriage had become.
I'm done with his cheating, his drinking, and his abuse.
Speaking of injuries, up next is John from season 7, whose severely infected leg injury caused a horrific scene with blood and dried feces.
My first thought when I came around the corner and saw the blood on the floor was panic.
At her first checkup, Jean mentioned a painful sore on her leg. But when Dr. Now had a closer look, the sore was far worse than he expected. Dried fecal matter and rotting flesh surrounded the wound and caused her pain.
Oh, this really looked bad. Very badly infected.
The wound was badly infected, and she needed emergency care because if the infection spread to her bloodstream, it could turn fatal.
But the priority right now is making sure that we get the infection on her leg under control immediately.
After the surgery, Jean's wound needed regular cleaning to remove the dead flesh, but things turned grim during the cleaning.
You would always been doing that much?
No, it's never bled this much.
The infection was finally brought under control, and Jean was lucky to survive. A few more months, and it could have killed her.
But with how bad it is, I think it would have been a month or two before the infection got in her bloodstream and killed her.
Jean had one of the worst medical scares on the show, second only to Lisa. From season 6, who had living maggots eating at her skin folds.
3. God help me.
You got it?
I got it. Oh!
Lisa's weight had gotten so out of control that she couldn't even clean herself anymore. Her daughter and grandson had to do it for her.
And it is so humiliating for my daughter to have to bathe me.
The real nightmare began when she fell ill and complained of severe leg pain. Turns out, little maggots had made themselves home in the folds of her skin.
And when Danielle pulled open the folds of my skin, she found little maggots on there.
That's when she finally decided it was time to get help. But just when you think you've seen the worst, Crystal's roach-infested house in season 9 and lack of personal hygiene takes it up a notch. To stay on Dr. Now's program, Crystal decided to move to Houston with her family.
I could get there, and Dr. Now tells me he can't help me.
Her brother offered to help her move and stay with her in Houston, something Crystal was genuinely grateful for. But he had no idea about the nightmare he was walking into.
It has to be a one-way trip for me.
The house was in such abominable condition that he had to stop cleaning midway just to catch his breath.
Because I want to get done.
I mean, every other frame, you could see a roach on the wall. That's how bad the infestation was. And her own personal hygiene was so terrible that even Dr. Now couldn't hold back from pointing it out.
Not only with your weight, but I can smell that your hygiene seems to be an issue too.
That's enough horror for now. But if you still haven't had enough, check out the video on your screen. You won't regret it.